Welcome to the 5:30 p.m. Soul Center in Spokane, Washington, Dharma Recovery Meeting. So glad everyone on Zoom can make it and everyone in the room can be here also. Um, I'm John and I get to lead the meditation tonight. It's something I'm very happy about. Um, so the words Julia had used for the second or the reimagined words that she had used for the second part of the Eightfold Path. Um, One of them is was it? It wasn't closedness. What was it, Julia? It was
Space.
well, the spaciousness, but then the opposite of that you had was
Yeah, I don't remember how I did it.
so it's
It
it
could be closed. Oh, I don't have the opposite.
yeah.
Let me find it.
But I believe it's being closed off, and it's the one thing I didn't write on my notes that been hanging out in my wallet for a while, but I that made me think right away of a story I'd heard.
Be tight.
Be tight. Oh, and there it is. This is a story I'd heard in a 12-step meeting. This woman had a dog, and this dog went off the Monroe Street Bridge for some reason. I can't remember why, but that's quite the fall for those of you who aren't in Spokane. Um, Neighborhoods of maybe 100 feet or more. And the dog hit the bottom and she's expecting it to be dead. And she goes running down there, and other people do. And um, the dog was unhurt. And the only thing she could think of, she goes, well, if I fell over that, I would be injured or most likely dead. But this dog was fine. And she believes, and this makes sense to me, that the dog fell off and the dog just let go, was not tight, did not try to resist anything. Um, there's probably some scientist in there is going to give me a better explanation, but that's the one I've always gone with all these years. And I can see that. My example from this weekend is I've been doing projects to xeriscape my yard, and a lot of it's been plants, and a lot of it's been putting sculptural and other elements in my yard to make it a nice place to be, and a place that my wife feels comfortable with too. Because I feel comfortable with lots of weeds, and I really do, and I know she wants it a little nicer looking, so I've been working on it, and I got stuck. So I was tired, so I thought I'll just go in. So I went inside, and I ended up not going back out, and I fell asleep. And the next day, I knew what to do. I knew what to do, so I didn't try to force it. I just let it be. And that's the same with my teaching. Sometimes if I go to sleep at night, I'll even dream up an answer just because I remain open to that and I'm not trying to force it. When I have tried to force it, that's when I get in trouble in my job. That's when I get my job becomes miserable. I make myself miserable. I make the students miserable. I make people around me miserable. And and everyone around me's had that experience too. I'm not the only person who does that at my job, but I do recognize when I'm just stuck or I'm sticking to something that's not working. It's when things are, not good. Um, I did want to go into, uh, you know, right intention as it's been put through for by the Buddhist. And take a look at this clock here to see the time. Thanks. And so they usually separate it into three areas, and one is called Nakama. That means renunciation, and that means letting go of craving, grasping, the constant need for stimulation. It means um, nurturing a state of contentment and inner joy. And then there's Abhyapada, which is goodwill, and it means having universal goodwill, goodwill towards all people, and patience, and it means an absence of hostility. Now, my research said an absence of hostility and anger. I think for me, anger is fine. if I just recognize it as an emotion and I release it when it visits. When I see the anger, oh, I'm angry. What's going on? Why do I feel unsafe? Why do I feel like, I want to hurt somebody? But to not act out, to not be hostile is, I think, the important part for me. And then avihimsa, avihimsa, which means harmlessness. It means having loving kindness towards people and being empathetic towards all sentient beings, all sentient beings. When I have debated people and I decide that it's a good time for me to stop, I'll say, well, I'm going to stop now. I hope the best thing possible happens for you. And sometimes it's hard for me to say that with meaning. And it's important for me to say it with meaning because it's an admission that I don't know everything. So I'm wishing for the best thing possible. And also, if the best thing possible happens for this person, then the best thing possible is happening for me. So if I wish the best thing possible happens to a religious or a political leader I don't like, well, the best thing possible would most likely lead to an improvement in their nature. Not maybe a cure, maybe that's not possible, but an improvement in their nature. And all beings would benefit from that. So I always hope for the best possible thing. And I always am open to the best possible outcome. And I'm using that word always. I'm not always open to the best possible outcome. It is something I strive to do. If I am get attached to a concept or to an outcome and it's not looking that way, I recognize that oftentimes from my life experience, an even better thing happens if I just continue in the process, continue being skillful, an even better thing will happen. And that's tough because I like to think I know and I like the idea that there's certainty. But right intention, it doesn't tell me there's certainty. It tells me to be in this life with the best intention for everything. In fact, Buddhism tells me there is not certainty. Much grief. I want to do may we be happy and peaceful as our chant tonight. And I want to do that just in recognition of the loving kindness and contentment and the wishing the best possible thing happen for all sentient beings, including ourselves. May we be happy and peaceful. May we be healthy and strong. May we be safe and protected. May we live with ease. May we be happy and peaceful. May we be healthy and strong. May we be safe and protected. May we live with ease. May we be happy and peaceful. May we be healthy and strong. May we be safe and protected. May we live with ease. May we be happy and peaceful. May we be healthy and strong. May we be safe and protected. May we live with ease. May we be happy and peaceful. May we be healthy and strong. May we be safe and protected. May we live with these. May we be happy and peaceful. May we be healthy and strong. May we be safe and protected. May we live with these. May we be happy and peaceful. May we be healthy and strong. May we be safe and protected. May we live with these. May we be happy and peaceful. May we be healthy and strong. May we be safe and protected. May we live with ease. May we be happy and peaceful. May we be healthy and strong. May we be safe and protected. May we live with ease. May we be happy and peaceful. May we be healthy and strong. May we be safe and protected. May we live with ease. May we be happy and peaceful. May we be healthy and strong. May we be safe and protected. May we live with ease. May we be happy and peaceful. May we be healthy and strong. May we be safe and protected. May we live with ease. Spend some moments repeating the mantra in your head or following your breath, just enjoying the moment, being open to all the goodness that is available to us. Namaste. Okay. Dedication of merit. Refuge does not arise in a particular place, but in the space within the goodness of our hearts. When this space is imbued with wisdom, respect, and love, we call it Sangha. We hope that the pain of addiction, trauma, and feeling apart actually leads us back toward the heart, and that we might understand compassion, wisdom, and change ever more deeply. As we have learned from practice, great pain does not erase great goodness, but in fact informs it. May we make the best use of our practice and whatever freedom arises from our efforts here today. May this be a cause and condition for less suffering and more safety in our world. Namaste.